I did face him. In your home. He had taken Natalie and your father hostage.
Welcome back, Miraculous fans. If you're anything like me, you've rewatched Miraculous World London more than once since its release. The special has rekindled my excitement for the franchise as it doesn't shy away from a more mature tone. It's almost like the series' creator recognized that the audience has grown up alongside Marinette and Adrien, meaning everyone is prepared for more complex storylines. Miraculous World London is just the start of this change, as Marinette decides to lie to the entire world to protect Adrien's heart. Unfortunately, the likelihood that Ladybug's lie to the world is brought to light is high, and it could have serious repercussions moving forward. I'll discuss the many consequences of Ladybug's monumental lie in today's video, including how it could change Miraculous Ladybug forever.
Do you know what it's like to go so far, almost too far, in order to protect someone you love?
Number 1. Losing Cat Noir's trust. The person most impacted by Ladybug's lie is Adrien. During Miraculous World London, we receive a first-hand account of how he reacts to losing Gabriel. Adrien has experienced enough traumatic events for one lifetime, but the death of his father is the straw that broke the camel's back. Adrien not only breaks into tears, but he lashes out at Ladybug, someone he greatly cares for and admires. He isn't comforted by his fellow hero's words and has to rely on Kagami for comfort. Although Adrien's scenes in the special are minimal, he's consumed by grief. The moment he reunites with Natalie, he remembers what he lost and runs into her arms, again succumbing to tears. Anyone who has experienced loss knows that grief never fully disappears, but that it becomes easier to coexist with. Adrien would know this too, as he recently lost his mother. He will likely continue following his normal routine while mourning the loss of his father, which is why he goes to find Ladybug at the end of the special. Although Adrien is experiencing a life-altering event, Cat Noir is still needed to protect the people of Paris. Unfortunately, Marinette doesn't know that the pair are one and the same, and that by lying to Adrien, she is also jeopardizing Cat Noir's blind faith in Ladybug. Once the truth comes to light, Cat Noir may no longer trust or want to work with Ladybug. Although he couldn't explain why he got so bothered by her lies, I think it would be impossible for him to hide how betrayed he feels. Not only did his teammate lie to him, but his father was the villain he'd fought to defeat for so long. The villain he had issued a death sentence to with his cataclysm. Cat Noir's mentality would have to bleed into his personal life, as Ladybug was the one who told Adrien the falsified story to begin with. I wouldn't be surprised if his negative views of Ladybug would cause Marinette to succumb to guilt, prematurely ending their relationship.
Sacrificing oneself?
More like, say, keeping a huge secret.
Number 2. Ladybug's lost credibility. I know everyone loves Ladybug and the public is quick to forgive her mistakes, but lying about Monarch's identity and his defeat may be difficult for her to recover from. Before his death, Gabriel willingly subjected the entire world to their worst nightmares, forcing billions of people to experience genuine terror and fear before creating a mass akumatization. His goals and activities went far beyond the people of Paris at that moment, which means the entire world was waiting to hear about how the heroes finally stopped such a notorious criminal. During the special, Ladybug addresses the public's concerns by providing a press conference. She does so alone, without enlisting the help from Cat Noir, Rena Rouge, or any of her fellow heroes. During the conference, she repeats the same story she told Adrien after his rescue, not sparing any detail about the heroic sacrifice Gabriel made to aid Monarch's defeat. Alone at the podium, Ladybug commits to the lie without dragging her fellow heroes down with her. Once the truth comes out, the entire world will begin viewing Ladybug in a new light. While some may sympathize with her choice, believing she was only trying to spare the hearts of Gabriel's loved ones, others may ridicule the hero for protecting Gabriel and his allies from prosecution. Granted, Gabriel is beyond punishment and redemption, but many of his victims would feel repulsed knowing that they readily celebrated the person who manipulated and controlled most of Paris's population. Fortunately, by choosing to personally take her lies public, Ladybug may have spared her fellow heroes from the court of public opinion.
We'll never know about his secret identity, but thanks to Gabriel Agreste's heroic sacrifice.
Number 3. The heroes' new leader. I can't imagine a world where Marinette gets out of telling this lie without significant repercussions. Not only should the general public question her competency as a hero, but the rest of the French superhero team should do what they can to keep civilians calm and reassured. Any mass hysteria or outrage that arises from the truth should become the heroes' top priority. Otherwise, Lila could find herself with an army of akumatized villains, like Gabriel had done countless times before her. However, the answer to dissuading these worries is simple. Choose a new hero to act as their leader. If someone other than Ladybug calls the shots and is saving the day, then the people of Paris have no need to ridicule the miraculous wielders for Ladybug's mistake. Fortunately, there are many characters who could step up to fill this role. Cat Noir and Rena Rouge are the most feasible options, as they have the most experience and know the most about the Miraculouses. Cat Noir, when pretending to be Cat Walker, showed that he's more than capable of watching his surroundings, creating convoluted plans, and watching his friends' backs. While he'll continue mourning Gabriel, he is more than capable of taking over as team leader. Rena also knows Marinette personally and can continue assisting her with guardian duties while taking over as team leader. Aside from the obvious choices, other characters have shown promise when receiving more responsibilities and trust. I think Luca should play a prominent role in the 6th season for this reason, as he gave up his normal life to protect Ladybug and Cat Noir, only to return to Paris as a guardian in training. Zoe was also a surprise when Plagg chose her to wield his Miraculous, but she was a quick learner as Kitty Noir and effortlessly stopped an akumatized villain.
To destroy his headgear, we have to destroy the shield.
But since he's invulnerable,
We can't destroy the shield.
there's only one solution.
Number 4. Marinette renounces her Miraculous. Throughout the special, Marinette is nearly consumed by guilt. It's unlike anything she's experienced before, as even losing the Miraculouses to Monarch wasn't enough to make her question her every decision. She was depressed and guilt-ridden about her choice to trust Felix, albeit on accident, but no episode captured the life-altering grief Marinette felt after lying to Adrien and subsequently the entire world. If the general public and the person she loves the most turns against her, Marinette may not recover. All the negativity could cause her mental health to decline, another trait exhibited by Marinette throughout the series. As she's prone to anxiety and panic attacks, having everyone turn against Ladybug could become the perfect catalyst for Marinette to push everyone away, including Tiki. If Marinette finds herself incapable of making up for her past mistakes, the best choice may be to renounce her Miraculous, allowing her Kwame to find a new wielder.
I did the right thing. Didn't I?
About what?
Lying to Adrien.
Number 5. Adrien and Natalie receive backlash. Adrien has had a difficult life since before the series began. As the son of a famous fashion designer, he was always in the limelight and expected to be the perfect child. Somewhere along the way, he becomes a model for the Agreste brand and his popularity skyrockets. Even in the 5th season, it's almost impossible for someone to walk down the street without seeing Adrien's likeness. He's on posters, blimps, and the Alliance rings. Needless to say, Adrien is very popular, but that same popularity would put him under scrutiny once the truth about Monarch came out. Unfortunately, being watched so closely by the public would also put his secret identity at risk. In the special, Natalie plans to turn herself in and repent for her actions as a former supervillain. Natalie's decision makes sense, as she has spent an entire season trying to protect Adrien and redeem herself. Yet Marinette convinces her to keep her role as Mayora a secret, claiming Adrien needs Natalie as his primary guardian. While Marinette is right in assuming Adrien needs a caregiver, the responsibility would likely be taken from Natalie if the public ever learned she was once Mayura.
No, not at all. It will be okay. Don't worry about me, Adrien. You better go, or you'll be late for school.
Miraculous Ladybug has come a long way since the 1st season. After reviewing the events of Miraculous World London, it's easy to see how much the main characters have grown and how much they still have to lose. With such a heavy secret hanging over Marinette, it feels like she's standing beneath a storm cloud, waiting for the many consequences of her actions to come pouring down at once. There's no denying that she'll have her work cut out for her, as her enemies are waiting for the perfect opportunity to use Ladybug's lie against her.
Nice little time-traveling gadget you've got. Too bad it'll stop working soon and you'll have to hang with us.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated on our uploads.
Give me. Reveal yourself.